Welcome back. It's been about 20 minutes. The dough's relaxed a little bit. I have these two baskets. You can do a very similar thing as what this one acts as. It's just a cloth in a bowl. You're gonna wanna flour the inside. I'll show you how the floured inside looks. Using a sifter makes it easy to get just an even layer on there. But the more so the mix I use is a whole wheat, rice, and white. Allows it so it doesn't stick. White flour is gonna be the most sticky. The loaves we made are really low in water content though, so hopefully it doesn't stick too much. If you only have white flour, do a bunch of white flour. If you have whole wheat, do a mix of white and whole wheat. If you have rice flour, that's even better. So all we're gonna do is follow kind of the same process that we've been doing so far. The seam that we made is on the bottom of the loaf. So what we're gonna do, put a little bit on top, wipe off the excess, flip it over. The seam is on the bottom, and we're gonna do the same thing. So grab the side, pull towards the center, grab the side, pull towards the center. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all the seam at the bottom. You can pinch up all the close ends if you want, or you could flip it back over and kind of do this pulling motion as you're tucking the bottom back in, and you end up with a little round loaf. I'm gonna leave it for a second so that the bottom can fully seal. Flip over this other one. We'll do it again. So grab, pull, stick, grab, pull, stick, pat down, make sure that the seal is good. Flip back over, and then I'm going to pull to make sure that all those seams are tucked in. And we have our little mini loaves. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these in the baskets, cover the baskets. We don't want them drying out. You can put them in your oven or an enclosed space if you want. Ideally, just put some cloth over and that should be fine. You don't want them drying out over the next 3 hours. We're gonna take these loaves, let them rise three-ish hours. Once the 3-hour mark hits, heat up the oven. We're gonna preheat the oven for 30 minutes to an hour. But the big thing that we're looking for is, you can see the loaf right now. I'm gonna bring it close. You can see it when you press into it, it springs right back into place. What we're looking for is the point where the dough has risen enough where the gas that it's producing and the gas it can hold is kind of reached an equilibrium. So when you poke into it, it still springs back a little bit, but not a lot. And that's the point where we want to bake it. Depending on how warm or cold your house is, it's going to be anywhere from 2 to 6 hours. So I'll just show you what it kind of looks like in my house. Ideally, you just start preheating the oven as you start to see it look very similar to the loaves that I'll show you in 3 hours from now. We're gonna preheat the oven to 500. I already put the cast irons in there, but we'll preheat it to 500. We'll drop it down to about 465 when we're ready to bake it. Just get it nice and hot in there because the temp's gonna drop anyways as soon as we open it up. But we have an oven inside an oven, and then we'll go from there. So see you in a couple hours.